Hello knitters, Elena here from Knitting Confessions. Today I wanted to do a video tutorial on how to do a Latvian braid in the round. It's really very easy and it's this beautiful braid right here. It looks complicated, but I promise it's very simple. It just consists of 3 rounds of knitting. The first you're knitting and the second 2 you're purling. The trick is where you hold the yarn to get this beautiful braid effect. So you need 2 yarns for this, color 1 and color 2 for me. So color 1 is this beautiful kind of mauve peachy speckled, and color 2 is this kind of chocolate brown. I've already done the setup row, and all you do is you knit around the entire row, alternating your yarn, starting with yarn 1 and then yarn 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way around. And the second row is the actual start of your braid. So here I am at the beginning of my round, and what you want to do is you take both your yarns and you bring them in front of your work because we're going to be purling. And the trick is that as you're doing your purling, you'll be alternating just like before. So all colors knit with color 1 will be purled in color 1. All knits in color 2 will be purled with color 2. And like I said, the trick is how you hold your yarn. For this first row, the trick is that the non-working yarn is always going to be below your working yarn. So this is my color 2, my non-working yarn. I'm bringing it down below. I'm bringing my working yarn, color 1, up above. And all I'm doing is purling. And then you drop the color 1 below your color 2. So you bring color 2 up in front. Here we go. You can see it better that way. And you purl. Drop color 2 below, bring color 1 up above, just like so. So you can see it's on top, and purl. And you're just going to continue to do this all the way around. Non-working yarn below, working yarn on top. Now as you're doing this, your yarns are going to start to twist. If you can help it, do your best not to untwist the yarn. It makes it a little bit more difficult, but it'll save you a lot of heartache when you go to purl the second round. Those yarns will untwist. If you untwist it beforehand, which is very tempting to do as you do your second round, they're just going to twist again and you're going to have to untwist them. So if you can help it, do your best not to untwist. So as you can see, I'm just continuing to purl, leaving my non-working yarn below and bringing my working yarn above. And you can see here it makes this beautiful kind of twist along the bottom. So this is the first round of your Latvian braid. So now I've completed my first round, and as you can see, it's made this beautiful these beautiful loops just like down below here. And my yarn is very, very twisted, but that's okay because like I said, it's going to untangle itself as we do the second round. So the second round, again, you're going to be purling every stitch with the coordinating colors. This time, instead of holding the yarn below, we're going to hold the yarn above, except for the first stitch, because if we did that for the first stitch, then this braid would kind of be interrupted. So for the first stitch only, we're going to continue to hold the color 2 below and color 1 you purl. Now for the rest of it, we're going to hold color 2, or sorry, you're going to hold the non-working yarn above. So as you can already see here, color 1 is above color 2. And it can get a little tricky in the beginning when it's the yarn's super tightly twisted, but as you go, it will sort itself out. It automatically wants to put the non-working yarn above the working yarn. So that makes it a little bit easier. So again, color 2, my non-working yarn, is above my color 1, my working yarn, and you purl. And you're just going to go all the way around, just like before, purling with the non-working yarn. Sorry, it gets a little fiddly, above the working yarn. And I will purl several more stitches just so you can see what it looks like as you go. And as you can see, I'm struggling a bit just in the beginning as the yarn is untwisting itself. A good way to remember is row 1, yarn bottom, row 2, yarn top. And this is really all there is to it. It's really very simple. Oops, and see there, I did it the wrong way. So I just fix it, and that's all there is. And it creates, as you can see down here in the example, this beautiful braid all the way around. I hope you guys found that tutorial helpful, and happy knitting!